Hey everybody. Let me check my audio levels here real quick. I think we should be good to go.
You need me to talk at the same time as you talk?
Yeah, that usually helps.
Because I could filibuster. Let me just grab a book here, and I'll just read. Petting zoos are a hotbed of animal hubris. Oh wait, I should mute you in my audio.
Animal hubris.
Yeah. With children constantly saying how cute they are, it's important to let goats know that not everybody is on their Johnson 24/7. I guess I should stop reading the book because it gets a little dirty. The book is called "F.U. Penguin." It's the funniest book I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds funny just from the 2 sentences you read.
Yeah, I like the one where they're yelling at porcupines for being so cute.
We have totally confused chat, and the race hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, they're used to it. So this is a very exciting race. This is definitely a Z2Randomizer tournament first. The first ever tournament race between two guys with me. Because Saber's already in 9 and Martin already has the trophy. So we got 2 of those things happening. And I believe, I want to say Saber is in the USA.
He is. Yeah.
And it's going to be another Sweden versus USA showdown.
It appears that way, yes.
Not since Joseph Hashem in the 2005 World Series of Poker has anybody made it about a country versus the world. Then Ness Martin has made it Sweden versus the world. So
yeah,
pretty good. Saver, hi, Larry. Is this becoming a thing now?
Nobody's saying.
How come it's not?
Hello to me.
Well, there you go.
What am I, chopped liver?
No, you got it right there. Hi, Saver, hi, Larry, dig shake. Yeah, this is the what can we call this? 94 World Series of Hockey.
Has anybody made it about?
Where it's Mike Richter for the USA versus Tommy Salo for Sweden. I believe that was like the worst reference in the world, and it might not even be right.
Pretty good. Saver, hi.
And this race is getting started here, so once the streams catch up, we'll be off.
As long as Vanki didn't make this seed, we should have a good race.
Oh man, don't even know.
It's the worst.
I know you liked that one from last night.
Oh yeah, chat loved the F-bombs, that's for sure.
All right, here we go. Martin is off.
North Palace looks the same. Doesn't look randomized enough. I'm a little confused at start here.
Wow, sorry. Hang on. That audio is way too loud. Okay, that should be better. Hey.
Just to hop in a little bit, it's not my fault. I did not generate this.
Security. Can security get in here, please?
Can we tighten our relations, our security relations with Netherlands, please?
I just wanted to let the chat know it's not my fault this time.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Vanki 020. Medicine Cave here to start. I was a little confused by the start, Dig Shake, because one player went west and the other player went south. It kind of looked like to me it wasn't the same seed, although I'm sure it is.
Well, I was distracted by Vonky, so let's see. I'll try and pay attention this time and see.
All right, so the kid for Saver in medicine, in the medicine cave. Let's see when Saver comes out when he goes west. Okay, it looks like it's solid. Palace 2, back end of what probably is PTR Cave, Death Mountain. And yeah, there's the same Palace 2 for Martin. So looks like we're good.
Yep. Thanks for scaring me though.
No, listen, one went left and one went down. I'm like, oh my god, this doesn't even look the same.
Yeah. So yeah, Saber's got the kid. That's really the only exciting thing. What was that town that Martin found? Didn't he find a town?
I did not notice. I just noticed.
Might have been the the party end, or the business end of Saria?
It might have been. Well, I mean, or Mito or Rudo, because he didn't really go into it too much. But I didn't even see him enter town. Honestly, I was. I think I was looking at Saver in Medicine Cave.
Well, we're off to a great start with this commentating business. We
No,
know.
listen, it's Sunday morning. What do you want? It's Rudo, by the way. The town was Rudo. Saver found it. And Martin has found Medicine Cave, so he'll get the kid shortly.
I'm going to refresh Saver's stream here real quick. I think you're just a little ahead of me.
I'm at 242.
Yeah, okay. That sounds about right.
There's a rock blocking the path to the south of the starting area. Not to be unexpected. And water to the east. We're gonna have to dive into this the Candle Palace 1 Parappa Rapper Cave, I believe.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like the players can go very far. There's Medicine Cave again.
Well,
Or I guess you can go down south here.
yeah, they're going to hit that encounter, though. No, they don't even hit that nasty encounter with the water. So that's
Look at that, a two-lane road. Very luxurious.
the Hyrule Superhighway.
Yeah, wide lanes. All right, Martin finally fights his way to the kid. 2 towns right there. Let's see what they are. There's the business end of Saria.
3 towns.
And yeah, 3 towns. The tri-state area of towns. Rararu, first spell. Dig, you want to labor a guess here?
Let's go with, you know what? I'll go with Shield.
Not bad.
Picking against my
Shield
own randomizer.
Shield and Shield Town. You're just in before the in the hipster of guesses there. Dig, your title reads, "What are these flags, Jesus?"
Oh, my bad.
So that's jump for Saver in Shield Town.
That was from that wonderful race that we did last night.
Yeah, I forgot who made that seed already. And here's the 3rd town. It is the party end of Saria. So, Bagu, not required. Unless you want to waste time. We'll pick up the mirror. We'll get another spell here for Saver. He'll have 2 in his spell book. What's going on with my mic? I don't know. What is going on with my mic?
I can hear you just fine. If somebody can fill me in on what the problem is, I can try to fix it.
Well, there's your shield. You got it in the, relative minute.
I will
Wrong town.
I will update that as soon as I fix the title here. It looks like we had
And
a
also-
raft. Huh?
Yeah. I'm sorry, what was that?
Is that a raft?
Oh, okay, yeah. In the grass spot, yeah. That was Martin, though, so I should mark it on the right side here of my tracker. Oh, no, he's going to go to Bagu. What is such a time waste? Martin clearly wants a cookie. My mic is basically always where it is. There's the front end of Jump Cave on Martin's side. And Mito. Martin missed the jump spell, so he's not going to be able to take care of that. And Palace 1 is right next to it, so. There's Heart Container Cave.
You're already ahead of me again. How did that happen? Probably.
612.
Yeah, you were like 10 seconds ahead. My goodness.
Really?
It's probably when I was messing with the stream title and stuff. That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Yeah, I would too.
I do see Trophy Cave on Martin's side, so.
Yes. And there's the hammer for Saver. And the heart container for Martin.
I haven't seen any hammer blocked caves yet, but there's always spectacle rocks, so.
Yeah, but there was that road path, but who knows if they could have just went around it by going down the 2-lane luxurious road, the wide lane.
Having reports from chat that Saver got Reflect and not Shield. Is that true?
That is probably true. I read it really quick.
Well, Reflect
It probably
is a
said
better
you're
spell for him to get anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, it's early morning. We got to keep chat on their toes.
I've only had half a cup of coffee, so I'm
Yeah.
still not 100%.
And I'm not entirely happy with my fantasy football team's progress so far, so
Well, still a lot of games left to be played.
yeah, no. It's one of those I already know I lost at like 1:01 p.m. on Sunday morning. So Martin just got the hammer as well.
How's your Zelda 2 fantasy team doing?
My Zelda 2 fantasy team is doing pretty salty. They all quit the game, but then restarted the game within the day, so should be back on track next week. We'll just call it a bye week. Saber is grinding nut knuckles here, 100 a pop.
I wonder how long he'll do that if he's going to go...
Is the back end of Death Mountain.
So what levels do you think Saber's going to go up to here?
He might go 223. No, he's just going to, he up-aid. Get back his life. He had 0 XP anyway. He might go 223. 3 attack seems a long way off for him to spend getting it. But 3 for life is just 2 away. 2 kills away.
So Martin is going all over the place in Death Mountain. He does have the hammer, so if he finds that Spectacle Rock, that would be a good thing.
Yeah, Saber found Death Mountain before he got the hammer. Different area, though, as well. Well, Saber's done. He got the jar, and he's just like, you know what? Time to move on.
And Martin's done with Death Mountain as well, so...
We have not seen... No, we've seen all the towns.
I believe so. We're missing Magic Container Cave, is that right? Have we
The
seen
Magic Container Cave, we are missing, yes. And we've seen both sides of Death Mountain, and all the other caves really are inconsequential, because they'll only lead you to an area of nothing if you find them. Well, I mean, I guess Magic Cave, if there is an area.
So Saber's back in Death Mountain now.
Yeah, he's got the hammer. Is this might be the side that, the other side, the one he didn't find beginning, the one that Martin found just now.
Yeah, it's the one where Martin was, I think.
Yeah, so he's going to find all the same stuff.
Martin has opted to take life 3 and is still at attack 1, so he's having to hit these guys. There's attack 2.
There's the back end of Jump Cave. So early on, our runners want to find items in 4 caves on the western continent. The one grass spot, which already contained the raft. Then you have Death Mountain, which contains a cave where the hammer normally is, Hammer Cave. And Spectacle Rock, which they have the hammer for, will also contain an item. I have not seen a cave that's blocked by a hammer. So Magic Container Cave is still out there, I believe.
If we do see that cave, Hammer Block Cave, though, do we know that that's Magic Cave for certain?
No, we didn't see the P-Bag Cave either, but it really doesn't matter because both runners do have the hammer. It looks like Ness Martin's going to up A and then dive into Palace 1 here.
Okay. Looks like Saber is going to grab Downstab, which is a great idea.
Do we have any Sweden supporters in the chat, or are those bots offline today? Is Ness' girlfriend out there? She has a great voice. You ever hear Martin's girlfriend sing?
No.
Yeah, great voice. Probably top 3 singers in all of Sweden for me. There's Downstab for Saber. Because he did have jump. No spells for Martin, if I'm looking correctly.
Yeah.
He
found the item room, too, but he doesn't have any keys, so...
Yeah, I don't... Alright. Just gonna take the ferry. No shame in that.
We got one Woo Sweden in the chat.
Okay, yeah. NJ Bud. Checking out the GeoGuessr last night. I appreciate that. Oh, there's an ex-girlfriend right there. Hello. I'm listening in the car. That's good.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, do you know my stream is viewed on a plane almost every afternoon, up by a pilot?
What?
Does that sound dangerous or not?
That sounds a little dangerous.
Yeah. I think that's a thing that happens, though.
Is he like flying commercial jets, or is he just flying?
I don't know. I think he just pretends he works. There's a cave I think we haven't gone to on Saver's side. It could be the back end of Fairy Cave or the back end of PTR Cave. No, this is the back end of Jump Cave. We did see it. How bad are the desert encounters? No, just moblins. No Eiffel Tower of Daria's coming at you. Does Martin have a key? I don't think Martin's got a key.
I think he found at least one, but maybe he spent it already. I don't know.
Yeah, spent the key to get to another key door. I hate that. There's the other side of Jump Cave. So Saber right now is probably looking for Trophy Cave and Medicine Cave. There's a cave with a boulder blocking it.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what that is. I don't believe I've seen P-Bag Cave. And there is a Magic Container Cave. So here's our last item on the traditional continental Western continent.
Saver's stream is in some kind of a time warp for me or something. Every time I refresh it, you're ahead of me again.
It might be buffering for you, and then you're just catching up. I'm at 14 minutes.
Yeah, so you're like 3 seconds ahead of me.
I'll delay my comment a little bit for dramatic effect then.
So we found all the items on the continent. There's the raft for Saver.
The what?
The raft.
All right, thank you. Orchid fight coming up.
So the only items these players haven't found are the 2 on Death Mountain, and yeah, that's it. Without taking the raft.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 as well.
Oh yeah, the palaces, of course.
So he's in a position here to take attack 3. He's going to do it. Plays the gem. He goes up 1-0 as Saver barges through the boulder and goes back to the northern area. That's pretty much the same. I can't believe there's not an encounter on the other side, though. Wonder where it went on the seed.
And it looks like Martin's going to go back in and grab the item. Can't say I blame him for that. He's also still short on experience. He needs 100 to get attacks, so...
Oh, he jumped over. Okay, so that was probably life 4 then.
Well, he placed it. He just didn't have enough.
Yeah. No, whatever level out of 430 was probably life 4.
Yeah, probably so.
Look at those double fire poops. Never good when you have a double fire poop day.
That's not the way to the item, Martin. Does he have a
Maybe
key?
He's got a key here. There was a HUD that told me how many keys he has. This would never have happened.
Well, that may be true.
I might have peeked into the next room. I really didn't see all the rooms he went into. It might have been the collapsible bridge room with a key. That I would have taken over, grabbed the key, exited, and came back so the bridge would reappear.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. It probably was, because we haven't seen that room yet, I don't think we've seen it, but I don't know necessarily what the room directly to the left of this one was before the item room. Saver takes the game over. Oh, it was the item room, okay. He's grinding again. Saver is.
Well, attack 3 is 530, so he would need to kill 5 Nut Knuckles here to take attack 3.
Yep. Or get a pea bag. Wow, another heart container. That's a lot of heart containers we've seen so far.
It really is, but can't blame Ness Martin for collecting them all after the Vonky seeds he's been playing lately. By the way, any plans to put extra heart containers in when you start with low heart containers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any plans to do it tonight?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm watching football after this, and...
then I'm going to stay away.
Maybe seeing if I can stream this other race that's supposed to happen.
When is that going to happen? That's Yunus? I don't see it.
Yet to be determined, but they're talking about it on Discord. It's going to be happening sometime today.
Okay.
After 5, I think Yunus said.
50-point P bag.
So Martin's going to pick up, what spell was this? Jump?
This was jump, yeah. So of the 2 items inside of Death Mountain, we know one is the trophy.
That's correct, we do.
And let's start the initial drama for the other one being the glove right now.
Is that the most dramatic place for the gloves to be right now in Death Mountain? I guess.
No, because it's easily gettable by anybody who just finds the cave or the rock.
Yeah.
Most dramatic would probably be hidden in the water tile with the boots blocked by 7 magic containers with,
Yeah.
With the 7th magic container being blocked by the flute, where the flute is blocked by the spell, which the spell is blocked by the water of life. Off the top of my head.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah. And now he's going to grab the reflect.
Yep. So I think we'll probably see some of these players take the raft spot here pretty soon.
It's becoming that time. Saber's going to just do 1, I think, first. And a lot of people have that gun-shy mentality of not going into 2 unless they have the glove. I kind of, Link Sevens and I had this conversation on the stream last night. I kind of like trying for it, at least. In case it's there, you get it. And if not, then who knows, maybe you're able to just complete 2 without difficulty.
My problem with going into 2 right now wouldn't be the glove, it would be the lack of keys. That's what would make me hesitate.
And there's the P-Bag Cave, just for completionary sake. I think that might have been seen before, though, judging by where the cave is relative to those 3 towns down there. Yeah, I mean, my only argument against not going into Palace 2 is the fact that I don't win races. So that mentality probably is one of the contributing reasons why. Is that the collapsible bridge after that room with the key that we were talking about before?
Yep, sure is.
Or is this on the path to Horsehead?
No, I don't think this is where Horsehead is, but I could be wrong.
He's going to spend the key, and he's probably going to get to the westerly dead end road with the key.
Yep.
Dead end room. Spend the key, get a key.
Martin's going. I think he's trying to find Fairy Town, but that's not the right one. Oh, that is Horsehead. Clearly,
yeah, it was okay.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, we missed it. That's all. It's hard to memorize room by room when you're watching two streams at one time.
Where was Fairy Town? I know Saber was there. He got downstabbed, but
Fairy Town I thought was in the Tri-State District. It was both ends of Saria and Fairy Town.
Okay.
Because Rudo and Ruraru were early, and here's Medicine Cave for Ness Martin. He'll pick up the heart container.
So 7 heart containers right off the bat.
And we're in a situation here like we were in was that Error and Scorpion Max, where magic containers might be an issue later on in the game.
I have not had a chance to watch that race yet. Were they blocked?
They had 4 heart containers for a long time, maybe 5. They actually had to pick up a 5th heart container somewhere because at Magic 6, Thunder was like 67, 68, 69 MP.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see that happen too often.
No.
Saber's back in 1 now, presumably to get the item.
Yeah.
Not going to...
Can you get the key?
Oh, yeah. He's taking almost exactly the same route that Martin did.
Yeah, but he's going to go one more room and get that key, dead end room, and pick up an extra key here. If he can get by this blue nut knuckle. Oh, he's got downstairs. No big deal. It's 150. He's going to take life 3? Why not? It's free.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good call. That's kind of a nasty encounter that Martin's in right now.
Yeah, those regular desert encounters, because they randomize the worms, the tall worms with large enemies because of the size of the sprite. It doesn't really, unless you get worms back, it's really almost like the worst encounter in the game. You can be in there with 2 red Dyras and 1 orange Dyra, Eiffel Towering you from either side.
Larry's got nightmares about being Eiffel Towers.
Yeah, listen, college wasn't good for everybody. There's the heart container for Saver in 1.
So Saver's pretty, I mean, he's got Death Mountain, he's got maybe Palace 2 or the Raft Spot, I think, are his primary choices.
I don't think I have him seeing Trophy Cave.
What was in Trophy Cave? Was it
Heart container.
Heart container?
He's got 2 heart containers, the one from level 1 and the one from Magic Container Cave.
I see.
But he's gonna
he's
sail on over.
Going to the raft.
Yeah, come sail away with me, you guys. Look at that.
Jar of medicine waiting for you right there.
Yeah, wakes up on the Eastern Continent and gets the jar of medicine, and he's gonna go back to Fairy Town.
I think Martin has been looking for Fairy Town for the last few minutes to get downstab and just does not remember where it is. So
yeah, it's south. It's in the tri-state area of towns. Back end, front end of Saria, and I believe Mito, all in the same place.
Yep, Saber's about to show us where it is, I think. There it is.
I think the first one was back end of Saria. Oh, it's right there by the pal. Okay.
That's not the tri-state area. That's
no, it's probably Rudo then.
Well, this is kind of funny. Martin's gonna find the medicine too, but he's still. So that makes it even more.
But there's a town right there to the south.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there he goes. He sees it.
Sometimes when you see them on the edge of the screen like that, players won't notice them.
I do that with encounter tiles. Like, I'm just like, oh, that's just the start of the desert, and it's a desert tile. But Martin's going to collect some water here and give it to the Thirsty Broad.
Medicine, not worth it. Gets you the fire spell. Higher game volume. I can do that. Absolutely.
All right, now we have the shield spell.
And now Saber's going into 2.
All right. Well, I mean, listen. Don't want to say I told you so, but
no.
If Saber's doing it and I said it, then it makes me feel a little bit better now.
It's not the worst decision. It's certainly better than going to Death Mountain, and that Eastern Continent can be scary.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What did Martin get from Firetown?
Shield.
Shield. Okay. Let me mark that then. So we're still missing Thunder and Fairy.
Yes.
Got some of these blue Lizalfos stuck in the ground here. Let's see how much they're worth.
300. Ooh, wow. I would take that encounter all day long until I'm attack 4 or 5. Maybe. Was it the hard encounter? I think it was the easy encounter.
Wait,
200. 500 per encounter.
Wow.
510 per encounter here.
Yep.
This is sick. But he game's over. He's got to go back.
Man.
Could be a blessing. Could try to find the downstab now.
Yeah, I could. That's very true.
That wasn't it. That was Ruraru, I think. No, Rudo. I guess Ruraru was one of the towns in that 3-town area.
He's checked that one a couple of times looking for Fairy Town.
So he's missing the one that's by a palace. Palace 2? Was it right there? It's like north. It's like north 5 tiles, I think.
No, it's in the southern half, but it's...
Oh, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. It's not in the tri-state area, but it's off to the west. Like, if you go straight west of the tri-state area, I think you'll hit it.
Okay.
He's gonna go check these towns again. Where is he?
I think he saw the towns and says, I know it's not down there, and he looks like he's going to go west on that road. There it is.
Yep, that's the one. And Saber's going to go back across. I did not see him get the item in 2.
I didn't see the reason why he left. I know he grabbed the key on the bridge. Maybe he, well, he has jump, so he could have gotten over that bridge. Well, he came from the other side anyway.
He hit a dead end, I think, and
Did he? Okay.
Didn't want to backtrack, but also didn't want to go back in, so...
He's going to pick up the shield. Martin's going to get the downstabs.
Martin will also pick up that, what spell was it in here? Oh, yeah, Fire Spell. He'll also pick up Fire Spell. What you doing over there, Larry?
I'm setting the world record for loudest person taking off a sweater. Wanted to make sure you guys go all hear that so you can drink it in.
We got the full picture.
Yeah, I tried to be... I think the problem was I tried to be as quiet as possible doing it. And, didn't work. Look what the Saber found. Saber found the 510 points gifted. Actually, oh my god, is it more than that? Is it 810 points per encounter?
Wow.
Did he go the other way and kill the first blue one, or did he not even notice that one?
I don't think he went that way yet. But...
That's 810 experience points worth. He's just got to go left and recognize there's another blue one there.
He's going to stay and grind here for a bit. For sure.
Why not? Full effect, right? It's better than 100-point nut knuckle or anything. I'm begging him to go left and find the other blue one too.
I mean, he's doing all right, but yeah, look at this, Martin's doing the same thing.
Yeah, we have a man. What would this be? Crystallis Dragon Warrior situation of simultaneous grind for levels during a race.
Yep.
You have any donations to read?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Welcome to the Grind Fest, everybody.
And Martin, see, it's funny. Saber's not going left to find the other blue Lizalfos. Martin was not going right to find the other blue Lizalfos.
There's attack 5 for Saber. Now I'll be able to farm them even faster.
It's crazy. It's 4 encounters if they took full advantage of it to get to attack 6 right here.
I think Saber will. Why not? Those blue guys can be worth 500. Think about how crazy that would be.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Do we have the largest amount for the other ones? Let's see. Let's check the list. 300 is the largest. No, 200 is the largest amount. Yeah, so I think I have that backwards. Red is 300. Orange is 200 max, right?
I'm not sure.
No, 200 max, I guess, for the red ones. I don't trust the Zelda wiki when it comes to this game because I found a lot of discrepancies from guide to guide, let's say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, different names, like, let's see. Lizalfos is called Gurus on some wikis, Grue, and the King Bubble, Giant Bubble, Boss Spot. Got many different names. The basilics, the 4-legged creatures that jump up and that you normally have to kill with fire.
Yeah.
They're also called Zoras, like Zora from Zelda 1 in the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
Orange are worth more than red vanilla. Okay, thank you.
We've got another tri-state area on Martin's side.
Wow. This seed is pretty much free.
I mean, all these towns are clustered together, and it dumps a bunch of XP in your lap. So, the biggest problem has been the item situation. No hammer, or I'm sorry, no glove, no boots. And we're missing Thunder and Fairy as well, but those towns will certainly help out with that problem.
Yeah, the only thing they're not gonna. The only thing is if it's with the trophy, because they have the kid, so they're not gonna be stopped getting anything.
Yeah, so Martin got upstab in Darunia.
We're gonna see what's in the abandoned town of Kasuto here. Tri-City Metropolis is probably a better name than Tri-State area. I'd probably agree with that. Is that Life for Saver and Fairy for Martin?
Yep. Although they'll be trading places here very shortly.
Absolutely, the DNA Helix model here. Saver is just checking out some of the flavor text on the NPCs. Chatting with all the town folk.
Martin is not going into Thunder. He's not feeling it. Doesn't like
7
those...
magic.
Oh
No.
yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No. He backed out when he found the invisible moas.
Did you say it was 7 for the magic containers?
It is indeed 7. Yes. Saver does the long way around to go down. He'll get upstab, and here you go. There's your thing.
The Thunder spell.
Yeah, so Martin has Thunder, Reflect, Fairy, Shield, Fire, Jump.
So he doesn't need the spell that's in Thundertown, but I mean, if he knew it was life, he would certainly probably try to hop in there and get it.
Yeah, and maybe he's also thinking if it's spell, he can come back and cast it and get the magic key, boots, glove.
Now, spell is trophy blocked, so if the glove is behind the spell, that could make for a little intrigue.
I would like the boots to be behind the spell and the glove to be on the water tile, please. And Martin's going to go get the life.
Saver got Fairy. Gonna have all the spell check boxes on the tracker taken care of here. Saver did not go into New Kasuto yet. Is he heading that way?
Yes. I forgot which one it was. Just checking to make sure the randomizer didn't randomize town encounters. Just making sure they're all still the same. It's no big deal. So Martin's going to take a pass-through cave here.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did you see we were blocked?
I mean, he saw a palace. I don't remember which palace. I have not seen Maze Island yet, so it could be blocked, potentially.
And there's the last of the spells for Saver on this continent.
So really, these runners are basically neck and neck. The only major difference here is the leveling. Saber has attack 6 and Martin has attack 4. Martin does not seem to be particularly interested in grinding at the moment.
No, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that he just didn't even want to take that free XP right there in front of him. He looked like he was more tunnel vision to get to Maze Island over there, and it led to a dead end.
He found a cave that took him south of that river, although it doesn't look like there's anything down there, so...
Yeah. It's Madagascar. I don't know.
And
That wasn't good.
Here goes Martin into 2. We don't know what the item in 2 is yet, so could be
we don't.
Could be the glove, could be the cross. We just don't know.
Could be your 8th heart container as well, or the candle bag.
Yep.
So Martin's by that palace. I didn't see him duck in to see what it was. It's not inconsequential. It's either 5 or 6. He'll do it when he does it. Probably has no particular order into when to do it. He just wants to find. Did he find the desert tile? He never found the desert tile, but I see you updated it. Martin did find it. Did he find it?
They
Okay.
both did, yeah.
Oh, that's right. They woke up right there. He was the first one to find it because it was right there in front of him.
It's hard to miss that desert tile.
Yeah.
I think
I second guessed myself because I didn't put check marks and I didn't see it on the HUD.
Martin's got a problem in that he has the fairy spell, but he can't cast it. So quickly got key blocked in 2 and couldn't do anything about it.
How much fairy cost? He's going to grind here from. That's wrong screen. He might come back here to grind for Magic 3.
Yeah, it seems like that would be a good idea. That is Palace 6.
Yep, there he goes. Now just go to the right here, Martin, and realize you can pick up even more XP.
Saver's hopping into 6. This is a bold move. He does have 4 keys. That's quite a few. So we got a rainbow of iron knuckles. Chat is saying go European players. What country is Europe in?
I don't know. Buzz Thunder just said Larry is a garbage commentator in Swedish. Like I didn't know what that meant.
We have the item here in Palace 6. This could be interesting.
Yeah. Talk about a bold move here if it is the glove.
Well, it can't be the glove.
Oh, you can't be the glove. You're right. It's 6. Yeah.
I'd say odds are pretty good it's a magic container, but...
I think odds are pretty good it's the cross. I'll go with the standard meta here. Magic container is good. 4 of them are still out there. Flute, cross, boots, magic key. See if it pays off.
So Martin got 2 attack levels over there, and now he's heading back into level 2. Saver actually just took magic 5. Maybe because he doesn't have many magic containers, he's worried about that.
No, he's got 1 more now. Magic container in 6.
So let's see. Are we going to see him start taking caves now?
Whoa! Wait a second. I could have sworn I just saw 4 blocks drop in a row on Martin's side, and he hit one with his sword and it disappeared. But he doesn't have the glove. Can that happen?
Maybe he despawned it. I didn't see it happen, but
All right, I got. You know what? What is it at? It's at the 40-minute mark. I have to go back and look at that because that looked. Did you see that too on Dead Phil? It looked like 4 straight blocks dropped in a row in that last column, and he jumped, stabbed, and one of them broke.
Dig Shake, what did you do?
Undead Phil saw that as well. Okay, I am not. This is not one of the things I just make up. Look who's back on the west here, going through caves.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. He's on the east. The 3 towns in a row confused me.
I think we saw Martin go through this cave, and unfortunately, it's going to be a dead end. I'm starting to wonder if we might actually be boot blocked on this eastern continent.
Could be. I don't know if we've seen enough caves, though.
Well, we've seen 2 of the 4 possible caves.
Oh, we've seen 2 pass through? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Martin's going to pick up a key here. might be where Saver up-aid after grabbing the key.
Yeah, I think it is, actually. Yeah, the cave that Saber's in right now is gonna... Oof.
This one's going to be south.
It's gonna take him south of the river, but there's nothing down there.
Yeah. Just a cave and a lot of river.
We'll probably see him up A after that, and then who knows? I'm not sure what he would do next. Maybe what Martin's doing. Maybe hopping into Palace 2.
I mean, 5? Glove's always in 5, right?
Yeah, that's the new standard meta, right?
Yeah, I mean, Silver Arrow in 7, Glove in 5. It's a staple. Let's see if he does the block trick again. He does not. Doesn't want to show off. Buzz Thunder says Larry's controller is really loud when he plays video games. In Swedish.
Can somebody tell Buzz this is America? We speak English here.
Yeah, English only at the table, please. Life 5 for Saver. I mean, look at this. 1 gem placed and you're 655. Just because of this one encounter here that he's not even really taking full advantage of. Although it may be faster just to exit, come back in, and take care of 2 at a time.
I mean, at this point, you got to figure you got what you need. When you realize you have 5 gems left still to place as well, like
yeah,
you're hitting the limit.
But he's taking advantage of exploring this area at the same time, so it's not a huge time sink. Where it's just like, he's just wasting the time in the encounter. It's helping him along the way, and then he hasn't had the way to really negotiate his levels if he finds an early Guma, early Barba, or something like that. Well, we know Barba is not going to be early, I guess.
656 levels for Saber.
Yeah, 656 is, well, I don't know.
Hard to say who's really ahead right now. I mean, it still seems like it's a pretty close race. Saber's levels are just insane, but Martin is not doing bad. Did you just start a motorcycle in your living room there, Larry?
My neighborhood is like the loudest neighborhood in the world. And it's not even like really loud in traditional sense that you feel like, there's the glove in 2.
Oh, wow, look at that. Well, that's going to change some things. Wow, this seed is free. This seed is free.
It's very free. You just had to go to 2 instead of, just had to do palaces in order. And you're cooking here.
Yeah, so we'll definitely see him in, probably knock out Palace 3 next. And then, I mean, the only really lingering question is, how do you get to the rest of the eastern continent? How do you get to Maze Island? It's the only thing that we don't really know. Probably pretty safe to say that Death Mountain is not required unless there's some kind of a weird boot block situation. Probably safe to say that Nukasudo is not required.
Yeah. Very, very rare for them to be key blocked as well from all the remaining palaces. Well, listen. If we think there's a potential danger over an eastern continent, we could have a flute block.
Yeah, a flute block would be interesting. For sure.
And here's the glove for... So, yeah, glove in 2, and both players find it within the same few minutes here.
Yep.
Here's the second gem.
It'll be interesting to see how much Saber's levels help him in these palaces, because Martin's only at 4, 5 or something like that, I think.
Yeah. Well, the late night game last night, John Bloody Thumbs did Thunderbird at 5, while Kulan did it at 7, and it was just like miles apart in difference in terms of hit per damage.
Yeah, we actually saw Kulan take a loop, and come back and pass Thunderbird again while John was fighting him with attack 5.
Yeah. So while it can be done, definitely, for sure, I know Martin definitely has the skill to do it. Just a time save in these bosses with a higher attack could be worth the price of the time spent to grind, and it wasn't even that much time. I mean, look where we are, 47 minutes, 2 gems, most of the good items, and he's going to place the gem here for 666, 657. I don't know what 2170 is.
Probably life. Well, maybe magic.
Let's hope we just don't have a situation. I haven't seen spell costs. Don't have a situation where even at 5 magic right now, he's in trouble of casting Thunder. Probably not, because he took the life 7 instead of waiting for magic 6.
Well, Saber has that extra magic container that Martin doesn't have, and that could make a difference for him in the palaces too, with the fairy spell. Looks like Martin can cast... Can he cast fairy twice? It looks very close for Martin.
It looks very close. That looks on the line. Just going to tank through that blue nut knuckle there.
They're usually pretty easy to kill in those tight situations. Jackhammering is not the way to do it.
No, you need a tile above you to jackhammer. There you can just quick jump stab.
If you get them backed up against the wall, they won't even throw any knives at you. You can just spam them until they're dead.
Yeah, he finds the jar there.
So Thunder, I just saw on Martin's screen is exactly 64 at Magic 4.
Okay.
So he can cast Thunder and nothing else right now, if he wants.
He's gonna pick up 2 keys here. It's always nice when you had 0.
There we saw Saber with the strat I was just talking about on that blue iron knuckle.
3rd key.
Saber did place the gem. Thank you.
Yeah, he took life 7 with it.
I'm gonna run and grab a quick coffee refill. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, Saber finds his way to Rebenek here. Pretty short order. Attack 6. This should be no problem at all. He's gonna wait, do the down stab, get him trapped in the corner there. Was a little bit too far forward, but again, attack 6. 4 hits, and Rebenek's dead. He'll probably, based on his levels, he'll just take this key and go. 2290 is magic 6, I believe. He'll go to 667 and move on to the Eastern Continent. Martin just dips into 3 now. Martin's in 3. Saver just placed the gem in 3, took magic 6. And he's going to backtrack for the item, it looks like, instead of just leaving.
Is Saber worried about being horn or boot blocked?
Maybe. He's explored enough of the Eastern Continent to think that maybe he wants to see what the item here is, just in case it is the glove, the boots.
Has Martin found the item yet?
Martin has just got into 3. And he's on the path right now where the room he's going to cross over this elevator, and the room to the right is going to be Rebenek.
Oh, here's the item room on Saber's side.
Yeah, nice and quick. Rebenek's to the right here on Martin's screen. Go down that elevator, go to the right, and it's the item room, and it's the magic key. So key concerns are going to be out the window, so long as Martin doesn't just exit this palace and say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to move on.
Just when you thought this seed couldn't get any more free.
Well, I've seen free seeds before that turned into a disaster because of required items later on.
And Saber's going into Death Mountain now. Really, I guess, concerned about being blocked. He might have determined. I mean, I think there's a pretty good chance that they are either boot or horn blocked over on that Eastern Continent. Saber might have figured that out.
Undead Phil says that Martin was in 3 before Saber, so my apologies. I thought he just got in there because I was watching.
So still a close race, but Saber is moving, much more easily through these palaces thanks to the grinding that he did. Although Martin's levels are not bad. Attack 4 could be better, but magic and life levels aren't bad.
I think we'll do a little chat participation here. Which is the way to go right now? Hashtag Death Mountain, hashtag Eastern Continent. I guess it's Death Mountain, though, obviously. If both runners seem to be... Oh, no, Martin looks like he's going to go to the Eastern Continent, while Saber does flesh out.
Also worth noting is that Martin did not go back for the item in 3, so he's not going to have that magic key.
Right, but Martin was in 3 earlier, so there is a chance I did miss the magic key. Because I was so content on watching Saber before you went to go get coffee and such.
I'll try to take a peek the next time he pauses.
We got Death Mountain, we got East, we got good item as well. As one of the things, Taco Bell, hashtag you should go to Taco Bell, that's a good one. Go to Bagu, yeah. No, I expected the trolley answers. I knew what I was signing up for. Martin does not have the key, okay, good. Not good for him, but good that we didn't miss it. He can say screw it, but he doesn't know it's the key to say screw it. It could have still been the boots, for all we know, for all he knows.
Yeah, and I mean, there aren't a whole lot of caves you can see that they are able to access over here. I think Saber probably figured out that there are 2 caves he could get to, and neither one of them took him where he wanted to go. So he thinks he's blocked right now, and I think he's probably right.
Yeah, while Martin thinks maybe he missed something. Maybe he didn't, do his due diligence, and there's another cave, another path, a bridge to cross over a river to get to a new area or something.
So Martin's going to go into 6. Saber was here before, but he didn't have the gloves, so...
Yeah, so he didn't finish it, but he did grab the magic container out of there, so he does know this is not an option for the boots. Even when we know what the right path, right answer is, I don't think either decision is the wrong decision.
No, not at all.
When you're dealing with items, you gotta go where the items are.
I mean, for all we know, the boots could be behind the spell, which is trophy blocks on Death Mountain. So
yeah. I did not see the road devil though. Have you?
No, I actually have not. Saber kind of looks like he's doing laps here. I've seen him in that encounter at least 2 times. So maybe getting a little lost, which is a very easy thing to do on Death Mountain.
There's the Spectacle Rock though, and he doesn't go for it. Did he get it before? I don't see it marked on his.
No, he'll pick it up. There's Hammer Cave too. Go get the rock first. Yeah. Okay.
He just wanted to check that out before I guess he forced more encounters. I don't know where Death Mountain is on his tracker.
Magic container.
Guess I'll find out.
So we know then that the trophy is in Hammer Cave, which could be required. Could be that
yes.
Could be that trophy leads to spell, which gives you the 7th magic container, which gives you something like the boots.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that would guarantee to help him right now, where the flute may be required to pass based on the road, but the boots might be, might also be an acceptable way around any River Road Devil you find. But if we didn't find the River Road Devil, then most likely the boots are first required.
I'm trying to think of what else it could be, because they can't get to Palace 5 right now. They can't get to Maze Island right now. So
No, but there is, that southern island did have a river around it. I don't know if you go north on that river, if you get into that area they were in, or if that's the new area, the area they have to be in. That's the one thing I don't know. So take the cave south, cross the river north, and then that might be the area where Maze Island is and Palace 5.
I'm feeling fairly confident to say that the boots are gonna be in New Kasuto. I'd say odds are pretty good.
Well, if they can't get the 4, can't get the 5, then it can't be in the water tile. It can't be in 4, can't be in 5. Therefore, can't be in the water tile.
Yep.
Therefore, can't be in Maze Island. So it has to be one of the two things in New Kasuto, which has to be the spell, because there's not enough magic containers to be able to access the other item. Yep. So it's almost guaranteed to be in that. Pretty much 100% guaranteed.
Yeah, I can't think of what else it could be, unless there's a path that they just didn't find.
The only other thing is us not recognizing the Eastern continent as well as we think we're recognizing it right now as being truly boot blocked at this point.
I am gonna watch on Saber's side when he goes back to see if there might be any other caves or something that we didn't notice before.
Well, he can't cast fairy. Oh no, he can. Okay.
He can. Yeah, he can.
He reacted to something when he paused, so I went based on the reaction. But I think someone donated some euros to him. Is it euros over there? I don't know what SEK is. That's probably their currency. I don't even know what it is. We'll call them ACK's bucks.
It's krona. Swedish krona.
Swedish krona, okay. But it is a dead end off that ferry path.
Where's Saber going now?
He's going to go turn in trophy.
I thought he already did.
Oh, did he? Okay, I'm sorry. I did miss it.
Did he ever find Trophy Cave? He never did, right?
He never found Trophy Cave, no. So this is one of the options he does have. Sweden bots have joined us. Good evening, Swedish bots. Bots, go Sweden. I'm not rooting. I'm just talking your language. One drop here. Martin's going to go right. Keydor shows us that, maybe he doesn't guarantee us that he's been through there before. He doesn't have the magic key. He had a ferry through. And he's going to come to a drop room here.
There can't be many rooms left for Martin. He's explored a lot of this palace.
He's going to drop down. He's going to be on the wall here, be in another drop room. It could be a loop around here. He tried to go get the key and missed the jump.
Did he jump over that Canadian hole before? Has he been on the other side of it already?
Well, he used jump to try to get a key there instead of using jump to try to jump over the hole. So it makes me think that he's seen that room from the right-hand side before or has jumped over it previously when I wasn't looking. Just based on those decisions. The search for Trophy Cave is on.
Yep. I don't even remember where it is. I feel like it was up north, but I don't know.
It was one of the earlier things because as Saver was in something, Martin was in Trophy Cave. So it was one of the very first things that happened in the game. Maybe Martin was in Heart Container Cave or something. Let's see what Martin does here. We have a little path. He's going to go down. It's a dead end to the right. But he can go left. I don't know if he went over those 3-tile jumps room to the left.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of looking like he's gonna have to start taking some lefts.
He does have this option. And, oh, no.
Could be the right way.
Could be the right way, yeah. Pass through this room and get to the other side. Did he grab the magic container out of here? He has one magic container. I think this is it.
He did find the item in 6.
Yeah, this has to be it because we've only seen 2 magic containers and the other one is in Death Mountain. Which puts the other 2. Well, we don't know where it puts the other 2. It puts the other 2, one of them not in New Kasuto. The spell area. So did Saber give up on the trophy cave? Or did he make his way in there?
Apparently he did. I mean,
Okay.
we know that's the right decision, although I imagine he's probably feeling a little frustrated about it.
Yeah, if he didn't find the trophy in Death Mountain, he probably would have just skipped it altogether. Well, no, that's not true, because he probably would want the spell.
So I'm watching Saber's side to see if there's any other
Alright.
caves, but
I'll watch Martin's side for the Barber fight here. He's going to cast Jump. He has Attack 4. Attack 4 Barber.
it's gonna be a long fight.
He tries the Yak Hammer. He gets a couple stabs in. No damage taken on the meter yet. At least one more stab there. Yeah, he gets quite a few there. Still no damage on the meter. It's going to be a pretty long fight.
Saber's going through this cave, but he's already been here, and it's a dead end, so gonna cost him a little time.
Yeah, this is the south area. So if he goes north over that river right there, Dig, is that the new area or is that the area they've already seen?
That's the area they've already been to. Yeah.
Okay. So there is a chance they have to walk from that island west on the water tile and walk up north around the mountain to get to a northern area as well. Just like the Hyrule Canal.
Yeah. That's gotta be what's going on. I don't see what else it could possibly be at this point.
Saver up A's, it's faster. Well, I guess they can go north from the raft spot. If there was water tiles above it.
Have we been in this cave?
I don't know if we've been in this cave or not. I don't recognize it.
Yeah, I don't think we have. This might be the ticket that we've been looking for.
I only remember that one cave. I don't remember a second pass-through cave. Martin makes easy work out of Barber, I'll say, for attack 4. He's going to place the gem.
Saber is in a new spot, so he's found. I don't know what's up here, but he's found some new stuff.
Well, there's another cave. There's a desert spot that might contain a pea bag, but it also could be a dead end on the other side of that swamp, or it could lead just to water.
Yep.
Dead end.
He'll probably take that cave, though.
Yes. It's a pass-through cave, luckily.
It's the last one, too, so if this cave doesn't get us anywhere, then confirmed boots required.
So what does Martin decide to do here now? Just completing Palace 6?
It's a good question. I mean, he might look around for some caves as well. I still want to know what's in the spell item in New Kasuto. Saber got the spell. I thought.
I'm surprised. Surprised he didn't go right there, especially since he recognized he didn't have Trophy Cave, and he spent a little time doing that. I'm very surprised he didn't just go do that and be like, you know what? Let's just check this, and maybe I really don't have to search for Trophy Cave as hard as I'm trying to.
He found 5, but I think he thinks he'll be able to find Maze Island around here somewhere, so...
Alright, that cave brought Martin into the same area he's been in.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been the second cave you saw them pass through.
Yeah, they need to take the cave that's closest to the raft spot, actually. That's the one that they're looking for.
And then they need to pass through another one.
Uh-huh.
As well. Martin's gonna go back to the west. What can he do in the west? He's placed all the gems. He's been to... He did get the cave, okay. He's gonna go to... No, he's not. He's coming back.
It's taking us out.
Yeah, I thought he might go to Death Mountain. Let's give a quick look at the fantasy team.
He's gonna find the right cave, so not far behind Saber in that regard.
Good news, T.Y. Hilton and DeMarco Murray scored while we've been broadcasting. So the alpha males are looking okay right now.
There's your River Devil guarding a dead end.
Okay. And there's 5. So he's going to jump at the 5. Let's look for the item.
So he went up to Darunia Pass. Was it just empty up there? I mean, I didn't... I guess we'll probably see Martin go there as well. In just a minute. But man, Maze Island's hide-and-seek champion of this seed. So far.
I hate this encounter because, alright, he's not going to get the polar bears, alright. The encounter is the worst when it's the polar bears.
Yeah, it is tough.
And Bogos.
So Martin has found Palace 5 as well. I'm curious to see if he's just going to go take care of it or if he's going to look around a bit.
Yeah, why not? Oh, he's coming back out. He's going to look around. So this is where you were looking for before, right?
Yeah.
You call that Darunia Pass? The I call it Phallus Desert. Phallic Desert. Looks like Brock Lesnar's phallic tattoo on his chest. So south is the Road Devil to the dead end?
North.
He's going
North was
north. Okay, so he can go south there on that road through the Heidi Ho. I see the water tile.
Yep.
It's through the desert encounters.
I don't know if Maze Island's up there or not, though. That's what I was trying to figure out.
I would think it has to be. It has to be.
Well, it could be
I guess,
to that southern through the
yeah.
home improvement encounter. So.
Oh, look what we got here.
The virtual spoon.
Yeah, spoon in an elevator. Living up while you're going down.
Looks like Ness Martin was the small spoon in that one.
Come on, that had to deserve a reaction. That was pretty good.
I think chat will like it.
No, chat doesn't like anything I say.
Chat's not Aerosmith fans.
Chat only likes Warren Zevon and The Cure. There you go, John got it.
So this is a dead end for Martin over here. We saw Saber do this just a minute ago.
Yeah. It's one screen away from it? Oh, no, it's this screen. Okay. Grab the jar. Not totally unworth.
I don't really agree, Locke. I think this seed's been pretty straightforward. There's just one little trolley thing that's going on, but
Yeah.
overall, not a very trolly seed, in my opinion.
And I think commentary makes things seem more trolly than they are, just because we're talking about what runners need more often than than if you were just playing it. Because an hour 10, 3 gems, almost all the items, and the only thing you can't find is Maze Island. It's not terrible. Could be an hour 10 and you don't have fairy or downstab or magic key. Could be 2 hours and you don't have those things.
Yeah. You had a seed where you didn't even have downstab after.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Let's talk about it.
I Am Who I Am is Locke, please no spoilers. We want to watch.
Wonder if, well, that's surprising. I Am Who I Am didn't just say level attack 9 as his first comment. I looked on phonics, must be working.
We do have the item here in 5.
And it's the
Magic container. Because we knew that, basically.
Number 7.
It is number 7. He does not have the spell. Oh, he does have the spell, because I am looking at Saber's side of the screen.
So 2 items hanging out in New Kasuto that these runners can go grab.
And it's guaranteed the boots are in. Well, no, now it's guaranteed. Although it's not guaranteed, because we can still possibly get the Maze Island without the need for boots. So never mind. And Guma here for Martin.
Yep. So Martin did not find the item, but he did find the boss a lot faster. That'll be interesting. He can't get either item out of New Kasuto right now.
No, but he can try for Maze Island while Saber does go to New Kasuto. You know, if Martin doesn't back right back into 5 here, and then goes down the road through the Home Improvement encounter, or goes up through Brock Lesnar Desert, then it's possible he'll find Maze Island.
Yeah,
wake up.
Very true.
Wake up to the boots right there, and dive into 4. Because at this point in time, for Saber to get to, and Saber's going to go look for the item as well. Look for the boss as well. For Saber to do this and then back out to get to the area of New Kasuto, he's going to have to take an up A and cross the river, across the ocean, or like backtrack a heck of a lot, and probably he'll take the up A. So it's time. It's going to be time spent regardless.
Yeah. Saber's having a rough go of it in Palace 5. I mean, finding that magic container is nice, but I mean, how much is it really worth it at this point?
Well, this is our textbook randomizer race situation of which path is going to lead you to the right item.
Yep.
Martin, though, having placed 5 gems to Saber's 3, soon to be 4. If Martin finds it first, I mean, it's...
Well, I mean, for all we know, there could still be a boot. There's Maze Island right there.
Yeah, there's no boot block. And Martin didn't check south first. Those 2 tiles, uh-oh. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite him. Encounter number 1, he can't get around it. He's going to have to go through it. He up-A'd after the dungeon, right? I shouldn't be scared for no reason.
No, he. Well, actually, now that you say that, you're making me doubt myself. I almost said that he did, but
Saber's going to reset here, go back to the start of the palace, and work another way.
yeah, he's a little lost, I think. Unfortunately.
Martin probably wants to save his magic for life instead of fairy feet. Or just fairy skipping the encounter altogether.
Yeah, I mean, he's at life 7 too, though, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, but... You know, that one emergency life spell, and there's going to be possibly a red jar in this future. It might be this encounter right here. I don't know if I've seen Martin do fairy feet.
I don't think I have either, actually, now that you mention it. This is a very linear Maze Island so far.
Yeah, it's a very, very rough one. Even if you had the boots, you still can't get to anything but the northern areas. There's your, there's my red jar. And, he fills up on life.
Doesn't bother to check that. Oh, there's one of the items. Candle bag.
Yep. Always want to see the candle bag at the hour and 16-minute mark when you're 557.
Might help him get better gem placement out of Palace 4.
If he doesn't take an up A and just waste it, just to reset everything back to max health, max magic. And there's the other counter right in front of 4, so he's going to... he wants the boots here.
Well, actually, he doesn't even really need the boots.
No, he doesn't. This is his last palace,
Yeah.
and have we seen Valley of Death though?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, then yeah, he's set.
And Saber does not know you don't really need the boots. He knows you can get to 5. He doesn't really know a way to 4 yet. Maybe in the back of his mind, he knows that he's got a couple of options after 5 to go to. And let's see which one he does. He's going to...
So I guess 4 is through the pass there, right?
Yep. And he's going to go through the pass. So I don't know why each runner didn't decide to go down the road through the home improvement encounter, but maybe they saw something that they knew it led nowhere.
I mean, it's kind of in the direction where they already had been before.
Yeah,
so...
but if they were able to get there, then they wouldn't have needed to take all those caves to get to where they are now.
Yeah, that's true.
So unless they saw a physical dead end, it's still a possibility that something lies on the other side of that being the only unknown right now, Maze Island. We did see Valley of Death. I will say that. I cannot confirm I've seen the entrance to it, but I've seen Valley of Death, like right there in the middle of the continent.
I love how that water tile is just kind of taunting you on your way into Maze Island.
Yeah. It's like, hey guy, you want an item? Oh, sorry about that.
Very quick Karok find for Martin here. So
yeah, and the fortunate advantage of not knowing you don't really even need to go get spell. You don't need to backtrack to find a trophy. You don't need to find the boots somewhere. So really no troll whatsoever in this seed. It's just you trolled yourself based on a little bit of panic and not fully exploring all the caves.
Having to go through 2 caves to get over to 4 and 5 is probably the trolliest thing in this seed.
Yeah. But again, I see a lot of runners claim boot block, claim flute block, not flute block, because nobody ever really claims that, but claim boot block, and they never even attempt to go into any of the caves to see where it goes to the other side. So, Martin's going to up A, he's going to come back through.
So we're an hour and 20 minutes in, and he's on his way to the final palace here. Saber's 2 palaces behind. 4 we saw was really quick, and he's already explored a little bit of 6, but...
he's got quite a few encounters to go on Maze Island, including one of the items. I think he picked up one of them.
Good point from Phil in chat. Martin's only got attack 5. We saw that that didn't work out so well last night.
No, and same situation where the person with attack 5 is going to get to the palace first. I mean, I would say he only has attack 6, but placing a couple the 2 gems left probably gets him to 7.
Mm-hmm.
If not 6. Well, I don't know. I can't guarantee that he'll get to attack 7 before he gets to magic 7 or life 8. There's a second item. And here we go. Great palace. Let's take a gander. See what lies in front of us in the room shuffle and the rotation. First room, we can only go right. This is the honeycomb room. One of the few. It's the one with the chicken in the middle.
It's an orange chicken, though, which is the one that you want to see.
Yeah. You always find the need to upstab that as you go, but Martin takes at least 2 hits of damage and 3 hits of damage from that bot. I mean, first room, please, up A. Try it again. He's going to drop down here. No other decision. You would up A here, right, Dig Shake? 1 bar health, 2 rooms in?
Probably.
He might be able to get a refill here. Nope, that's the one without the... without the jar. Let's go right. Oh, look at that.
Quick T-Bird.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Without a doubt, you up A after Thunderbird here.
Probably so. Yeah, you got to figure that there's a lot of palace left.
Yes.
After Thunderbird, and especially...
No need to go on.
I mean, he can't even take a hit right here and there he goes. So
Yeah.
probably do want to up A and get another set of lives, especially if he takes another death. Definitely want to up A.
Listen, hour and 22 minutes, and you're playing against Saver. Maybe you don't even think you have that luxury.
That could be. I mean,
But
Saver,
I think playing within your. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Saber's not far behind. He's taking out Karok and.
Yeah, I was basically going to say the same thing. No, but I'm saying sometimes you have to play within your own safety as well, and it's not a knock against Martin or any other runner, but you know, why not just? It's 2 rooms. Why not just get your additional life back, just in case something goes wrong later? You get knocked back into a lava pit, or you know, a blue chicken traps you.
Yeah. Doing
Martin's
a great job on this fight, though. Yeah,
level 5, Martin. Let's not overlook the fact that his 8 heart containers, life 7 as well. I mean, and he hasn't taken a hit, so he has a little bit room for error here, and doesn't need it. It's a flawless. Well, on this life, it's a flawless T-Bird fight. He's just gonna go. Let's just go. Why not? But let me say this: only 3 rooms have been taken out of the rotation. Many rooms left to come. He's going to cross over the bridge, jump over the gap, and go down the elevator here. Now he arrives another honeycomb room. He's going to wait for that bot to jump, but it's not going to jump until he's close enough. Spicy chicken in this room. I hate it.
God, I hate spicy chickens.
Yeah, they're the worst in the game. Well, no, polar bears are the worst. They're the second worst. Anything red is the worst in the game. But he's through the honeycomb room, and he's going to have a choice here. He's going to go right, or he's going to go up. I would personally take a peek right first, see what the room is. If it's something I want to go through, it could be Dark Link. I'll do it. If not, I'll probably go up. Maybe that chicken deters me from coming back, though. But it is a dead end. He's going to have to come back anyway and go up the elevator.
Yep.
So very linear so far. The only option is a dead end. And here we go. Left or right? What do we do? This is the Jackamus room. He's going to go right. And again, he's going to go down an elevator here.
There's a jar refill on this screen, so.
How do you recognize the jar refill? Jumping enemies?
Yeah, whenever you see one of these rooms that's got the respawning enemies in it, there's gonna be a jar.
We got the curtain room, the long boss room, the theater room, whatever you want to call it.
He actually
go through here.
Grab the jar. It might have despawned.
Yeah, he looked like he tried to hit it and looked like he was close enough to hit it, but it just never showed up, or he just whiffed. Right and up here. So we have 2 after this room, and it's another dead end. So he's going to go up. That leaves one alternate path, though, to the left in the Jackamus room. And we're going left here. 1 chicken in this room only. Clear sailing. There's no jar in this one. I know that. Go to the other side and see. So when you go left here, you're hoping to find one of those rooms with a split platform that you can jump down, or this room, the one with the blocks, and you can fall.
Yep.
We know that you can't fall behind Thunderbird, just based on the rotation of the rooms. So he's going to arrive here. There is a jar and chicken there, though. Be careful. There's the jar.
This could be good. Dark Link could be right in this next room.
I like to find that room that he dropped down. I like to find this room. And, yeah, well, I really don't necessarily like to find this room, and it is the harder version of them, although it's not, there's no, projectiles coming at you, so easily handled. He'll go down. And, left or right, so whatever decision he makes, and it's going to be right, there's going to be 3 unseen choices so far. And add to that 2 more unseen choices, well, at least 1 more unseen choice in this room, because he's going to find himself with a choice to go up or down the elevator with a fairy directly opposite where he is right now. He'll go down, and he'll go right. Another honeycomb room. He's going to look up, though. And there's the room I was talking about before, that split level room with the drop.
Yep.
And he'll go right through this room because it'll be quicker than breaking blocks in the honeycomb room and trying to avoid fires from the ropes. Does it pay off? Well, he's back to the Jackamus room, so this is a loop. And he recognizes that, and he's going back the other way. He's going to loop, so that takes out one of the unknown paths.
It's so right now, the only, isn't it?
What's that?
It's kind of a big loop, isn't it?
Kind of a big loop, yeah. So there's two unknown paths. One's across to the other side of the fairy lava room, and then through the next room, and then this is the other one that we don't know. Because that earlier one became known when we saw that loop. No King Bot here is all I'm hoping for. Oh god, look at that. Buzz thundered.
Ouch.
We have a drop. And again, we can't fall back behind Thunderbird, but we can certainly fall back to a room we've been to before.
So this
Chicken
is
gives
the
him.
third drop room that we've seen, right?
This is the second drop room we've seen.
Oh, really? Only the second?
Yeah, the other one was one with the blocks as well.
Wasn't there one before T-Bird, or am I making that up?
That was the only other one we've seen, I believe.
No, we saw.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I see another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the lower half of that room.
Yep.
I wrote my arrow down very small, and I wasn't looking to the left. I was looking to the right. That's my bad. Well, we're on the left path here. Avoid those stupid bubbles, and okay, well, we're going left again. This could be a room he can drop down if he finds the Enchantress of Numbers room.
Yep. That is exactly where he'll end up if he finds the Eon room.
Based on how many drop rooms are left, right? That being the only one?
Yep.
Okay. He has the option to go down here. The only option. He's going to take it, obviously. And go right. Another honeycomb. Well, no, this is the another theater room. He'll exit stage left. You like that one?
Stage
I'm working.
left.
I'm working on it.
Workshop in that one?
Yeah. All new stuff. And speaking of new stuff, new room here. The Dark Link.
That's the one.
That is the one you want. While Savory is now looking for Barba. So. Saber's going to want to drop here and be on the path to Barba, but yeah, you know, nothing much you can do when your opponent's at Dark Link.
Yeah.
It would have to be like the worst Dark Link ever for it to happen. Good game to Ness Barton, an hour, 29 minutes, more or less.
Yep.
Celebrate with some tall boys, some tall cans.
I haven't
Right
seen
there.
him drinking any tall boys, have you?
No, he said he's going to be sober for the race. I don't believe it, but yeah, I guess he kind of was. He didn't take any bio breaks. Very good game.
Let's see if we can get him into the booth here.
He doesn't seem like he's the type of guy to talk on a microphone.
Is that who I think it is?
Hello, boys.
Hey, Martin. How you doing?
Hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much. I need a minute to cool down a bit. I'm very shaky right now.
Why are you nervous there?
I was very nervous. I did not expect Thunderbird to go that well with Attack 5, and I was convinced that Saber couldn't be that far behind me since it really wasn't that much of a trolley seed.
Yeah, I mean, the trolliest thing that we saw was having to take those 2 caves to get to Maze Island and Palace 5, but other than that...
Yeah, I was a bit worried about not being boot blocked or flute blocked or whatever, but yeah, turned out I managed to find it eventually.
I think that's ultimately what got Saber is he actually went into Death Mountain to get the items, presumably in case he was boot blocked, and then it turned out he didn't need them at all. So.
No, okay. So was it the trophy and the boots?
It was a trophy in the magic container.
Okay.
So I guess the boots have to be in either Palace 4 or New Kasuto. Those are the only things that we didn't see, I think.
Yeah. Cross, flute, and boots are the only things we didn't see.
Yeah. How did you like that grass encounter on the Eastern
In a
continent?
magic container.
Yeah, that kind of became somewhat of a saver for me, I think, when it came to me realizing I needed way more magic to be able to cast Fairy.
At what point did you realize you already had the trophy and then you were going to move on?
Did I have the trophy? Nah, I didn't have
No, you
the
didn't.
trophy. Stop trolling me, Larry.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, having to take Magic 4 that early really screwed me up. I was feeling I would have liked to stay on like two or three Magic and 3 or 4 life.
Well, you
But
had to take it for Fairy.
Yeah. I mean, Attack 5 is a little outside my comfort zone. But yeah, I figured let's just go and see what happens.
Well, I think we see exactly what happens. What were you going to do though if you couldn't make your way to Maze Island? There, where would you have taken yourself? Would you have gone to? Well, you didn't have 7 magic containers, did you? So you would have had to go to Death Mountain, I guess.
Yeah, I had 5, and I had not found the item in Palace 3 or 5, and I also had Death Mountain left.
Yeah, one of the better decisions you made was when you beat Guma. You were just like, you know what? Let me leave because there was a path on the other side, and let me see if it's Maze Island. And that really, I dig. I don't know if you agree or not. That really saved him some time.
What was it that saved him?
By not going back into 5.
Oh, right. Yeah, not going back to the item.
Yeah, I also wasted like 5 minutes early trying to remember where Mido was.
Yeah, we saw that.
I was so
fun.
confused.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. No, just joking. It wasn't funny, but it was. I listen. I was even confused when I was trying to explain where it was to Dig Shake, and then Dig Shake's like, "Nope, you're wrong. It's over here." And sure enough, it was over there.
Yeah.
It can get confusing. I mean, you said you were nervous. You were still shaking when you left. When you play the game, do you panic at all? Like, if you don't find something right away, does that affect your decision of trying to find the next item, or are you going to persistently try to find it until it happens?
I think I approached the game very much to how the meta dictates it. The Dig Shake way.
The Dig Shake way? Dig, we're going to see the road encounter past the home improvements screen on the right here on Maze Island, right here on the path to the Valley of Death, right there.
Is that true?
Yeah, I believe that's got to be what it is based on where Valley of Death is and based on where that road was. I think that's the other side of it. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, so that would not have been a good place to go.
So Martin goes on in the bonus bracket.
I think I'm facing DH.
I believe you are facing DH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you're gonna work on? Or want to do just as well as you did the seed, hopefully, in the next race?
I'm just gonna chill until then. I think I am getting pretty burnt out on this game for now, actually.
Do you think the 1 heart container runs have helped you at all?
No. I mean, those are fun, and I have no trouble playing them. But unfortunately, I was very beat last night, so.
Yeah, well,
I did watch Dig Shake finish that seed this morning, though, and it was impressive.
You have to. If you have 3 more hours, you should watch me try to finish it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I was in pretty good shape when I forfeited. So I had found the 2 heart containers, I think. So it would probably not have been as bad as it could have been.
No, it wasn't. It actually really wasn't that bad.
But yeah, we should ban Wonky from choosing flags.
We said the same thing to start the broadcast, and then the FCC came onto the chat and said, guys, that's not happening.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So where's Saber at?
He's fighting Thunderbird right now.
Okay.
You made all the right decisions in the Great Palace as well. You found that loop.
Yeah, that's actually one of the few rooms I am able to recognize, so that was very fortunate.
Yeah, it's the Jackamus room, and for those who don't know, and I know it's been asked in chat, it's the Jackamus room because Jack took one path, or both runners in that race, I think it was DH as well, in that race, took one path. Jack didn't have a high attack level, high life level, a lot of heart containers. DH did. DH survived going through that path a couple of rooms. Jackamus got hit by a blue Fokker, he game overed, and he said, you know what? Screw it, I'm going the other way in that room. And he goes the other way, and it's Dark Link on the other side. And he won the race. So that's why it's named the Jackamus room, for those who are wondering.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
By me only. But who else is going to name stuff if I don't? You know what I mean? So you going to celebrate with some toll cans?
No, it's Sunday and it's pretty late. I'm very beat after.
Sunday's
all
a dry
the talk.
day?
Yes, I think I had my share of talk this weekend actually.
Were you drinking last night, Martin? I didn't know.
I was.
Yeah, well, that
You must have been able to tell.
You guys should really listen back to you guys.
I'm not sure I want to.
Every 2 seconds, I'm going to go grab a beer. I'm going to buy a break.
I think I've been by far the most biased commentator so far, though.
No, absolutely. Listen, we tried to ignite the country war here, but I couldn't do it as good as you did it last night.
Yeah. Someone has to do it.
The Swedish bots were offline.
Yeah, that sucks.
But very good race, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It felt kind of solid, I guess. I mean, my main issue was having to spend 5 minutes on finding Mido.
I think I think 5 minutes. It could have went really horribly wrong for you. More than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It could have been a 10, 15-minute search, and I don't think 5 minutes was too bad.
No.
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah. Cool. I think Dig's going to get a toll can right now.
Oh yeah, you know it.
No, there he is.
He deserved one. He deserves one.
Absolutely. Everyone should buy him a toll can when you say, yeah, me too. In lieu of toll cans, I'll take a donation of Wild Cherry Pepsi or Mountain Dew, please. Thank you.
Wild Cherry Pepsi.
Oh, that sounded disgusting.
What? Okay, listen, I haven't checked out Swedish culture in a while, but I can guarantee I can Google something and find like 5 dishes you guys eat that are absolutely disgusting.
I'm sure you can.
Did you put any fruit on your food? Because that's disgusting.
I have
chicken, lemon chicken.
Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple and pizza. Well, a lot of people like pineapple and pizza.
I don't know why. That's disgusting.
I don't know why. I don't know why people like the Chicago Cubs.
Yep. I agree with you on that one, Larry.
Or the Jets. But you know what football team we do like? The Alpha Males. And Javaris Landry just caught a 2-point reception to give me 1 point. So yeah, thanks for showing up today, buddy.
So I'm noticing Savers on 778. How did he manage to have those levels?
The grass encounter.
Yeah, he grinded.
The grass encounter, okay.
By the way, neither of you did this, but the grass encounter had the red Los Alfos and the blue one. Mm-hmm. But on the other side was another blue one.
Okay. Yeah, I realized that a bit later when I was just skipping them and scrolling through.
Yeah,
so
there was over 800 experience on that one encounter.
Yeah.
I would still be grinding it for 888 right now if I was in this race.
8 attack is really not useful at all.
No.
Saver just got a big old hug from that bot.
Yeah, he got buzzed thundered.
He is going the right way, though, I think.
Yeah, from what I saw, the only place where you actually could go wrong was that loop I found. If you just follow the meta.
There was one other place before that ferry room that you could have gone left instead of right. It was one of those inverted T rooms with the elevator in the middle. You could have gone left there, but it could have been like one screen and you could have found the one up. It probably may not have put you that far off the path. But if he goes down in this room and then to the right one room, he's going to find Dark Link. So he is almost done here.
So I guess with my Mido thing and his grind, that's about the same time, I guess. So
he was done with his grind. You guys were pretty similar. After the grind, it's just he somehow made more use of XP during that time. But you guys were pretty much like looking for the boots, searching for Palace 5, searching for Maze Island, pretty much at the same time. He split off and did Death Mountain.
Yeah.
He got the item in 5 while you found Guma first.
No, okay.
And then he had to fight Guma and you never went back in to get the item. So between Death Mountain and then like saying no to the item in 5, that was where the race was won.
Yeah, okay. I do enjoy making good decisions.
Absolutely.
Doesn't happen for you very often, but in this case,
Not in randos now.
Wow.
Wow. And there is Saver. He just dispatches of Shadow Dark Link, hour and 42 around. Highly respectable time, though, for the uncertainty of Palace 5, Maze Island, and exploring Death Mountain.
How's it going?
hey, what's up, Saber?
Hey, Saber.
I hate this game.
We all do, man. We all do.
Yeah. Well,
10 minutes trying to find a trophy cave, and I still can't find it.
Actually, I don't even remember where the trophy cave was.
It was pretty much right by start because Martin was there when you were in, like, when you found, like, Medicine Cave or Magic Container Cave or something. It was, like, in the 8-minute mark, I think. It was found pretty early.
Oh,
Yeah, I lost it. I convinced myself I needed boots to get to Maze Island.
Yeah, that seemed to be the determining factor because you jumped into Death Mountain to try to find the boots and look for the trophy cave as well. When did the you did find you eventually found the caves that obviously that led over to Palace 5. When did you decide to stop the search for the trophy and then head over? Because we thought you were going to head over to New Kasuto and grab the items there.
Yeah, we saw you get the spell.
Yeah, I got spell, and then when I got that, I said forget it and just started going through caves, and then finally one of the caves led me to the palaces, so I said, you know what, maybe boots aren't required, and I'm just being an idiot. Yeah, I still had it in the back of my mind until I actually found the bridge to the Maze Island. I was like, you know, boots could still be required.
I was actually, when I came to Maze Island, I realized I didn't see a clear path to the palace, so I thought, well, why wait? Is boots still going to be required?
Yeah, I was convinced that they were. I didn't see that cave that took you up to the north section, and I thought that you were boot blocked for.
Yeah, it was a very mazy Maze Island.
Mm-hmm. Or a very long one, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to basically go through every area and such to get to the items. And what was in there anyway? The candle bag and the heart container. So it was really nothing except going to Palace 4 at that time. So luckily, you weren't. Well, that was the last thing you found anyway. So it didn't matter if you were boot blocked and didn't find the boots there. So never mind.
Yeah, good job, Martin. Hope you make it to the end.
Yeah, I probably won't, but I'll still put up a good fight in the matches to come, or match at least.
That's good.
Saver, you playing in the Old Keys tournament?
I am not.
Oh, okay.
That's not my cup of tea right now.
Yeah, I was gonna wish you best of luck on there, but what's up next for you? What are you gonna work on? What are you gonna run?
I either have to take back my LA world record or start moving on to DX and Seasons Ages.
Yeah, I've been watching your Link's Awakening runs, and that is just insane how good you've gotten at that game, Saber.
It's really become an obsession. I've been playing that game for like 3 months straight every day.
Yeah, I can tell. I can definitely tell.
I want to watch it, but I bought myself a DS earlier this year, and I haven't played through it yet for the first time. But I so much want to watch it because I hear you're obviously one of the best in the game, and I'm just like watching you run the races and the relays and stuff like that.
It's fun. It's because Prez put up that bounty race that made me actually try the game and enjoy it.
Was that really the first time you really tried to play that game?
To speedrun it, anyways.
Okay.
I played it casually because I own the game.
Right.
Well, actually, I own DX, but it's kind of similar. But then the tricks are different in the speedrun.
Yeah, it's amazing. Best of luck to you in capturing the world record again and doing the other games as well.
Thanks.
Not a problem at all. So make sure you follow the runners, everybody.
Yeah, well, actually, don't go anywhere just yet because I think we're this just in. We're gonna do another tournament race right now.
Are we really?
Looks that way.
Is it we?
If you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to, Larry. I'm just getting the stream set up here. So.
All right.